What is good, y'all? YD here back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about Diddy getting pardoned by Trump. And this is coming from the Breakfast Club. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, and then we can talk about it.
So Diddy may be pardoned this week. This news comes from a high-ranking White House official. It's an alleged report. I reached out and didn't get any response, true or not true, on this. So I don't know, where that leaves us. But according to a high-ranking White House official, they told TMZ that Trump is considering commuting Diddy's sentence as early as this week. Now, according to this source, Trump is going back and forth on this. And there are some White House staff that are saying, don't do it. Leave it alone. He wasn't supporting you. But the source made it clear Trump is going to do what he wants, so it could happen as early as this week. Now, y'all remember when there was, some of Diddy's attorneys that were doing interviews and saying that they were having conversations with Trump, and then they came back out and said they weren't having the conversations. So this source is saying that even when all that back and forth was happening, there were really conversations going on. And the day after Diddy was sentenced, the conversation started again, and that was the same week that Trump, remember that clip of him went viral when he said that Diddy had just asked for a pardon? So, all that is happening. So, Diddy has served, 13 months at this point. He was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months. But if this happens, none of that will matter. So we will have to wait to see what happens.
And you're going to come home and be, you got to come home and be Trump's hoe now.
Oh, my guy.
You're going to
100%.
When they do that UFC fight on the White House lawn, you will be the performance. You will be the live entertainment. You will be shaking ass.
Yeah,
for MAGA.
he has to.
But how was this information getting leaked, right? When George Santos just got pardoned, nobody knew until it was done. I feel like they keep talking about it, and it allows people to shoot it down.
And it'll be a way to stop it before it happens.
I mean, to be honest with you, they probably might have been talking about George Santos getting a pardon. That's not my algorithm.
Yeah, mine either.
Diddy is our algorithm.
And to be honest with you, this is going to be a great PR thing for Trump. So how do things get leaked? They get leaked when people want you to know what might be happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, at the same time as this news came, like literally right before this news broke, there was a notice filed by Diddy's attorney, Alexandra Shapiro, who is in charge of his appeal. And they basically just put the court on notice that in 4 to 6 weeks, they're going to be appealing the sentence. So either way, they're like, okay, from what we hear from this source, it's like either they're going to do what they're doing with Trump and he's going to come home, or they're going to try and appeal it to bring him home as well. And I did ask my source if Diddy is going to be involved in like figuring out what the angle of the appeal is and all the things, because he was super involved during the trial. And they said, of course he will be. Yeah. Of course, but he's in really great hands because she's one of the best attorneys at this in the game. So
they need to do a reality show based on Trump's pardon process. I just want to know. I just want to know how he comes to the conclusions that this individual needs pardons. I just would love to see it.
It's probably like a board that he spins.
Hilarious.
And it just tick, 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 tick.
I just want to see it.
All right, y'all. So first things first. I don't feel Diddy got enough time. All of the allegations and all the people that came up and told on him for doing stuff, he only got 4 years? What? Dude was running a sex empire. They talk about the Mann Act and how he can get 10 years per count. Somehow all that got dropped down to 4 years. It's like y'all humiliated this man, assassinated his character, told his business, and then like, all right, we're gonna give you 4 years. So now everybody looking at him, crazy, which is crazy. And then another thing is the Trump thing. Trump pardoning him. If you get pardoned by Trump, just like Whatchcallit said, you're gonna probably be his hope. I think he's gonna use him to whatever agenda he might want him to be used for. You know what I'm saying? And have Diddy in his back pocket. Like, hey, I pardoned you. Like, I think he's gonna pardon certain people that he can utilize. You know what I'm saying? Put him on it. Like, if I pardon you, you gotta help me for this amount of years, or you gotta help me do this, or whatever the case may be. I think he should have got more time. I ain't trying to be mean, but dude is crazy. You know what I'm saying? When you get that money, you think he was kind of like a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? He controlled everything. He chose who was going to be in the scene and not in the scene, in the music industry, not in, etc. But also you had to do sexual favors. And everybody was talking about it, and even what's his name, Lil Rail or whatever the dude name was, I can't remember his name. Lil Rodney or Lil Rod or something like that. he was talking about how he saw dude shoot somebody or something with blood. You know, he went to court and all this. None of that stuff matters. Like, and then what's called talking about how this dude came in his house, blew his car up. None of that matters. I guess there's no evidence, you know, of him doing it, so they couldn't use it. But it's like all these stories. It should make you wonder. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Cause I don't know anymore. You know what I'm saying? There's people who do lesser crimes get more time. I mean, I understand he's a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? He got good lawyers, good money, and got his hands in different people's pockets, and people got hands in his pockets. You know what I'm saying? And he get off easily. But let me know what y'all think. Appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. And until next time, y'all, I'm out.